So today Mel Camp is starting out with some of the most popular animals here. And I don't think I'm sticking my neck out here by saying that. Right, Mel? How's it going? Where are you?
Giraffes, I mean, look, yeah, they do have pretty long necks. And you know, they have the biggest heart of any land mammal, which is amazing. They need that big heart to pump all the blood all the way up those long necks to their brains. All right, so one of the coolest things you can do here at the Houston Zoo, I mean, it's all great, the things you can do here, but something that's really exciting is feeding the giraffes. It happens twice a day. We're going to give these guys some food in just a moment, but first, I caught up with some of the zoo kiddos and just sort of took a look at their lives growing up here at Houston Zoo. Take a look. Babies are being born all year round at the Houston Zoo, so you are guaranteed to find someone cute somewhere. First up, the elephants. How important is it or valuable is it that you have such a successful breeding program here and you have all these baby Asian elephants?
So it's really important for Asian elephants in zoos or elephants in zoos that we have a really good breeding program, because we are one of the few places that has the ability to breed elephants, which is super important because we want to be able to see elephants in zoos, because if you can see them in zoos, then that brings you close enough to make a connection to go, wow, these animals are amazing. How can I help save them in the wild?
Sylvester the okapi, he's 10 months old, isn't he?
That is correct.
I love that Sylvester is actually named after our former mayor, Sylvester Turner, but also there's a Sylvester the name, it's a cool name.
Yeah, it means forest dweller for okapi that live in a thick forested area. It was just the perfect name. We couldn't think of anything better for him. So he's, like you said, 10 months old, so he is fully weaned from his mom, which means he's an independent, almost adult okapi. So he is now rotating with the other two, his parents, and they are solitary animals, so they normally live by themselves. So when you see Sylvester, he'll be by himself because that's normally how we'd find them in the wild.
Wow, so he's not a herd animal, which I think of those types of animals as being herd animals. So when he's living in the wild, is he hunting? What's he eating, and how's he surviving alone?
He's hunting those leaves. So they live in a really dense forest, so actually their coloration helps them blend in really, really well with those really thick trees. And they're related to giraffes, so they have a really long tongue, so he can reach up and grab leaves out of a tree just like a giraffe can.
A super cute, curious baby here
Very
at
much
Houston
so.
Zoo. Oh my goodness, Tara. This is baby Tiffany and her mum. They're blue duikers?
Yes, they are. They're blue duikers, so they're found in Africa right now. They're getting some treats. You can see they also live with a pair of cranes that are also called blue cranes.
Oh my gosh, they're stealing the show right now.
They are stealing the show. So even though Tiffany is 9 months old and still considered kind of a baby, she's almost the same size as her mom at a whopping 7 pounds.
Oh my goodness, these are just so cute. Houston Zoo breeds a lot of animals and they don't all stay here. Some of them go off to other zoos. What is that relationship that you have with other zoos and other conservation organizations?
So we are really fortunate to be part of the Association of Zoos and Aquariums, or AZA for short. And so we work with, underneath that umbrella, with a bunch of other zoos, and there's managed programs. And so like some of the animals that we have here at the Houston Zoo. And so we'll either breed them here based off their genetics, and it's a good match, we'll breed them here. And depending on what it is, it could either stay here its whole life, or we'll go off to another zoo and be there for another breeding program there, or be on an exhibit at another zoo. It just kind of all depends on the species, but it's a really cool partnership that we have amongst zoos.
This white-cheeked gibbon.
White-cheeked gibbon, yeah. So that's his mom, Ting, right there, and then his dad, Max, is right above us.
Hi, Max.
So Marv is 10 months old. He'll be 1 year at the end of May, so that'll be really exciting, especially since Ting and Max are first-time parents.
Oh.
So that's really exciting for us that they knew exactly what to do. Their instincts kicked in, and they have been fantastic parents, and he is pretty funny to watch.
He is so cute. Now, I love that he's kind of the same color as his mom, but that's not going to last.
That is correct. So when he was born, he was this nice blonde color, blended right in with mom's fur. That helps him blend in, so, you know, for protection. And then he is a male, and so they are something called sexual dimorphic, which means the males and the females look differently. So if you'll notice, Max right above us, he has that beautiful black color with those nice, really obvious white cheeks. So Marv will grow looking a lot more like his dad because he is a male.
There are so many cute babies here at Houston Zoo.
There's lots of babies that you can see here, no matter when you come.
Love it. You can go and check out all the cute babies at Houston Zoo and watch them growing up. These guys are pretty grown up now. This is Zawadi and this is Gigi. And Zawadi is like really bossy. He keeps trying to steal Gigi's food, so I have to do this. I have to like split them up. This is something amazing that you actually get to do here at the Houston Zoo. It's feeding the giraffes, feeding time with the giraffes. They get these lovely lettuce treats, which they love in summer because they're nice and hydrating and cool and fresh from the refrigerator. But feeding happens at 11 a.m. and 2 p.m. every day. It lasts for about an hour and you can get tickets online at houstonzoo.org, which is really amazing. I mean, this is how close you can get to these beautiful Maasai giraffes. They're absolutely gorgeous. And like I said, biggest heart of any land mammal. So I really think, you know, I think if you're feeling a bit blue, this is the place to come, guys. It's just amazing. Look how close I am to them.
They are such beautiful creatures. And you know, Mel, when I first moved to Houston 8 years ago, feeding the giraffes here at the Houston Zoo was one of the first things I got to enjoy. Still, hands down, one of my favorite activities. Cannot recommend it enough.
It's a bucket list activity. You got to bring your mom. Your mom
My
wants
mom
to
wants
fly
to do it.
in
Yeah.
from Utah to come do that. Mel's just casually doing it here at the Houston Zoo. That is amazing.
Thank you, Mel.